Under Armour is a brand that's making really big strides in the golf shoe market, and a big part of that success comes down to the signature model within its range. And last year that was called the Spieth 1, and as the name suggests, it was designed with help and input from three-time major champion and Under Armour ambassador Jordan Spieth. The Spieth 1 was a really good shoe, but Jordan as well as Under Armour wanted to make some improvements to it, and that's what we see here with the introduction of the new Spieth 2 golf shoe. Now, the key update that's been made to this shoe can be found on the upper, and that's because Under Armour have added the Gore-Tex membrane to this shoe. And as we know, Gore-Tex really does set the standard when it comes to waterproof protection, while also offering an excellent level of breathability. And that's exactly what you're going to find here with this Spieth 2 golf shoe. So it's a waterproof shoe, it's got a 2-year warranty on that. So it's going to keep the water at bay when you're playing in wet conditions, but it's also going to allow excess moisture inside the shoe to escape. So you're not going to get sweaty inside, you're going to get a lot of comfort from that fact. So a lot of performance and thought has gone into the upper of this shoe. And another update that Under Armour have made to this shoe is the fact it's a lot lighter. It's actually 2 ounces lighter than the previous Spieth 1 model, so that's around about 54 grams. So it should give you a lighter feeling on your feet, more comfort, without losing out on stability and traction. And that's where we're going to turn to now, because you can see on the outsole, the traction elements have stayed the same from Spieth 1. Under Armour, big believers in their rotational resistance cleats. You can see here, there's 2 here on this side and 2 here on the other side in the heel section. And the cleats have a wall and then an undercut, you can see it there. So basically, during the backswing, you see I've got the right foot here. The forefoot wants to move in this direction, while the heel side wants to move in this direction. And so by stopping the foot moving excessively during the golf swing and essentially sliding out from under you, you should be able to use the ground more effectively and therefore maximise the power that you can generate from your golf swing. But one update that Under Armour have made to the outsole itself is the fact that it's a little bit more flexible. So you can see here's a little bit more give there in that outsole, and that's designed to increase comfort as a walking shoe. As we know, golf is a walking sport. You spend most of your time walking compared to the amount of time swinging a golf club. So it's important that a golf shoe is comfortable to wear, and that extra flexibility on the outsole allows it to be more comfortable. That's helped by the EVA footbed inside. It is removable if you want to remove it, if you feel like you need a little bit of extra room. But Under Armour actually kind of encourage more of a snug fit with this golf shoe. If you've got a nice snug fit feeling golf shoe, the foot's not moving around inside the shoe's going to last longer, and it's also going to help you use the ground even more effectively. And especially in that heel area, Under Armour really want to lock that heel in place because that's where the most movement can occur and the most benefit can be seen from having the foot locked in place in that area. Another way that Under Armour are going to create a snug but comfortable fit is through the lacing system. They've changed the lacing system here. So rather than a traditional kind of eye stay where the laces pull together on the top as you pull them, the laces are actually connected further down, right down to the insole board in a few different places. And what that does is it pulls the entire upper around the top of your foot. So it really helps you get a snug, secure fit, stops the foot moving around inside the shoe, better comfort, better use of the ground, better performance. One final key difference from Spieth 1 to the Spieth 2 that I've got here is this section here. It's like a smart weave, Under Armour are calling it. It's actually made of TPU fibres. So that's one way that Under Armour have saved weight with this shoe, but it's also going to provide more stability in that all-important heel area. So it does have a performance benefit as well as creating a little bit of a new aesthetic as well. One common complaint of the Spieth 1 was that it was quite a busy looking golf shoe. There was quite a lot going on visually. Don't get me wrong, there is still quite a lot of perforation and detailing on the upper, but I think it is a slightly more cleaner looking golf shoe which should appeal to a wider audience. But as always with golf shoes, the proof is in the pudding, and I've been testing this model out for a number of months actually, but I've been giving it a thorough test here today at the Dom Pedro Victoria Golf Course here in the Algarve. First thing that strikes you is it's definitely lighter. You notice that as soon as you pick it up, as soon as you slide your foot in, you notice that excellent padding around the ankle on top of the tongue there. Really does feel nice and comfortable around the top of your foot and underfoot as well. When you stand up and take a few steps, you can feel that cushioning under your foot, but you can also feel that stability. You can feel that the foot doesn't have a tendency to kind of move that way or turn this way, especially when you're making a swing. You can feel those cleats digging into the ground, stopping excessive movement of the foot. And use of the ground is really important in the golf swing. It's how you generate power. And for me, these cleats really do work in helping you use the ground more effectively. The rotation resistance side of it is difficult to tell, but there's no question the grip on these shoes is fantastic. And it's a nice balance of stability with comfort as well out of the box. You don't want a shoe that you have to wear in over a number of rounds. You know, this leather is really, really soft. Straight out of the box, it's really comfy. And it really is a pleasure to wear from the first hole all the way up to the 18th green. I think the styling of the shoe, Under Armour have really nailed it. There's still enough going on the shoe to let you know that it's a modern, athletic, sporty shoe, and enough to catch your eye on the shelf without being in your face. I think you'll agree they've really got the balance right between the two. The Smart Weave section, I would worry about how it cleans up if you do get it muddy. You can see kind of white threads there that might be difficult to clean, but that really is a minor complaint when you factor in everything that this shoe offers. Excellent grip from the different variations of the cleats, excellent comfort from the extra flexible outsole, and obviously the comfort underfoot, the soft leather, the protection that you get from the Gore-Tex membrane is something that you really need to factor in. You know, £160 for a shoe that's going to give you that Gore-Tex protection and breathability really is excellent value for money indeed. It comes in 5 different colorways. This is the signature one with the black and white and the red accents. Now I've got another one here. This is kind of a sneak preview for you of the all white version, which is available around the time of the Masters. So this will be the 5th colorway that is available. Obviously there is other colorways. There's an all black, there's a blue option, and there's also a boa option as well if you prefer the boa lacing, which is a little bit more expensive, but it just makes it easier to do the shoe up and take it off as well. So there you have it. I'm thoroughly impressed with the Under Armour Spieth 2 golf shoe. It's a big step up, pardon the pun, from the Spieth 1 golf shoe. Definitely still get the same amount of excellent grip and traction with improved comfort. It's lighter in weight, and there's extra protection there as well when the weather takes a turn for the worse. So if you're in the market for the ultimate performance golf shoe, you really should be looking to try the new Under Armour Spieth 2.